And you can pop off of the meeting whenever we're done with this stretch, but we're just gonna take a moment, bring it to seated, nice little comfortable position here. And we're gonna just go into a lateral stretch. So just side to side, arm up overhead, a little stretch, and then you can kind of bring it at your own pace. One more time on each side. And then go ahead and just bring it back to center. Relax those shoulders. So a little stretch here, that comfortable seated position. We're gonna go into just the spinal twist. So I'm gonna bring opposite hand to the outside of that leg, same side hand around behind the back. So that's just gentle spinal twist, a little pressure through both hands. Then we're just gonna move side to side gently at your own pace. So you can bring it through center, over in that other direction. Nice and easy. If you like a little bit more of a hold, you can stay a little longer. If you want to keep it a little more active, you can move a little quicker. Go ahead and give me one more time in each direction here. When you finish those last two, bring it back to center, and then we're bringing it over to hands and knees, just briefly. For hands and knees, the first thing we're gonna hit when we get there is just a gentle cat and cow. So inhale brings the belly towards the floor, lifts the hips and the chin. Exhale, rounds the spine towards the ceiling, tucks the chin in towards the chest, just to get the spine moving in that nice, easy range of motion. And then we're just gonna hit a lower body set of stretches, and then we'll move to our core work here. So for our lower body stretch, I'm gonna come from this nice neutral spine. I'm gonna walk my hands over to the left and circle my right foot forward. So I'm in just kind of a gentle low lunge. Bringing my knee just slightly behind my ankle. We're gonna find a little front to back flow. So I'm gonna press my hips forward. My knee kind of comes out towards my toes. And I find this stretch through my left hip flexor, my back hip flexor. And then I'm gonna go ahead and shift my hips backwards, lengthen my front leg, lift my front toes, and that finds my hamstring stretch through the back side of the front leg. From here, just a couple times, front to back, nice and easy at your own pace. Find that lower body stretch. One more time, each direction. And then the next time you come out for that lunge, we're gonna pause, we're gonna switch sides, we're doing the same thing on the other side, and then we're gonna hit core, we're gonna finish off strong with a little bit of core work. So left leg coming forward, other side coming forward, same concept. We're gonna find just that gentle front to back. And go ahead one more time in each direction. And the next time you come forward, go ahead and pause back in that low lunge. And then we're gonna bring it over and down onto our hips. So I'm gonna just circle that leg around, move this out of the way. There we go. All right, bringing it over to the hips. Again, I'm gonna have one lightweight, totally optional. If you don't have a weight, then there will be options here. All the movements will still be just as good without that weight. All right, so we're gonna do about 30 seconds of each exercise here. Our first one is gonna be either a pass through or a hand tap through, depending on if you have that weight or not. So first is gonna be that pass through with the weight. Sorry, stopwatch, there we go. Okay, pass through with the weight is gonna be a lean back. My heels are gonna be down. I'm gonna lift one knee, pass the weight under from the inside to the outside hand, set that foot down, and back on that other side. So kind of like a figure 8 there. If you don't have that weight, just tap your fingertips in between. So I'm gonna lift, tap my fingers like I'm passing through. Same thing, side to side. The lower you get that torso, the more challenging this will be. The higher you get it, the easier it will be. So make that decision based on how your back feels today. Whenever you're ready, let's get it going with that pass through or that tap through. So nice long spine, slight lean back. Those heels are starting on the floor. We're passing through from the center to the outside and then in that other direction. So start through the center, side to side. We're alternating which leg we're lifting. I know my black leggings on this black mat don't make that easy to tell, but we've got about another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. We're bringing it down onto the mat and rolling it back. Give the lower back a nice little break. I'm still going to keep those knees bent and I'm going to plant the bottoms of those feet. Now from here, I'm going to take my weight. I'm going to bring it up overhead. If you don't have a weight, just mirror the same movement with your arms. I'm going to lean it back just slightly and use just as much momentum as I need to bring it up to a tall sit up and then roll it back down. So without that weight, same concept, arms come just slightly up, use whatever momentum you need, tall sit up, and then back down. When you're ready, let's get it going for about our 30 seconds of that tall sit up. If you need a little less momentum, try and use a little less momentum and keep that weight up towards the ceiling. Using the strength of your core to sit it up. Excellent work. We've got about 10 more seconds in this one. Big exhale sits us up. Keep on working for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Good. Bring it down onto your back. Our next one is going to be an extension. We're going to start by tapping either those hands to those knees or that weight to those knees. We're going to come out long in either direction and then back in. If your lower back has a tendency to round up off the floor, do this without the weight. And then the higher you take those legs as we extend long, the easier this will be. So if the lower back needs a little bit of a break, just stick the feet up a little bit closer towards the ceiling as opposed to down towards the mat. When you're ready, let's get this one going. So that tap into center and then that extend out nice and long. Couple times here. Very nice, very nice. Keep grooving, keep grooving. We've got about 10 seconds left. Make sure you're breathing. We're almost there, almost through this one. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. I've got just one more exercise for us, and then we'll do 2 final stretches, and we will be done for the day. So our last exercise is going to be a plank with a pull through. So again, with that weight, we're going to set it on the outside of that right hand. I'm going to bring it into my plank or my modified plank. It's on the outside of my right hand, so I'm going to reach under with my left and grab from the center, pull it out to the outside and set it down and set that left hand down. And then I'm going to take my right, reach under, grab, pull under, not push under, but pull under, set it down and bring it down. 30 final seconds, this is it, and then we'll find 2 stretches to finish this out. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Last 30 seconds, that plank, we reach under and pull through side to side. If you don't have that weight, tap that hand to the outside, set it down, same thing on the other side, tap it under and to the outside. We're more than halfway through this one. Keep breathing, keep those hips nice and steady. You guys are doing great, we're almost there. Final movement, final little bit of work for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Send those knees down nice and wide. Big toes close together. Hips back towards the heels. Set that weight out to the side. Our first of 2 stretches is going to be our child's pose to cobra here. So we're starting right here. We're going to press those hips forward into our cobra and then back again to that child's pose. Just a few times here, front to back. Find that nice little stretch. Excellent work, excellent work. Good, go ahead and bring it up to hands and knees. Last movement here. Hands start underneath those wrists. So I'm going to take my right fingertips behind my right ear. I'm going to lift that elbow up towards the ceiling for my thoracic spine rotation, and then bring it down just to tap my thumb on my left side. So bringing it up and then back down to tap that thumb. Nice big rotation here. Give me 2 more on that first side, and then we're switching it up. Last couple is just going to be second side, and then we are done for today. So fingertips behind the left ears. Same thing with that lift and lower. And give me 2 more on this side. Last 2. And when you finish those, that is today's workout. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your Monday, and I will see you guys next time.